Programmatic navigation is a powerful feature of Vue Router that allows developers to navigate to different routes dynamically through JavaScript code, rather than relying solely on the router link tag in the template or user interaction. First, let me create a new Git branch from the previous branch. Git branch Vue Router Programmatic navigation. Git switch to Vue Router Programmatic navigation. Note that we're now on branch Vue Router Programmatic navigation. Let's take a look at the navigation component. As you can see, currently there are 3 router link elements: home, blog posts, and about. Is this the only way to do it? Let me show you an alternative way to implement a router link. But first, let's start our application. npx json server db.json npm run dev. Let me show you an alternative way to implement a router link. So here, let's comment out the last one. Save. Now the about is gone. So here, I'm not using router link. Instead, I'm just using the regular A tag. About. For href, let's put a pound here. We don't want clicking this A tag to reload the current page. So now, if I click about, nothing happened because it is not connected to Vue Router. Vue Router doesn't really know how to handle this click event. Okay. So here, let's define how to handle the click event. Add click. And here we're going to call a function, go to about. And let's define this go to about function in here. Function go to about. Okay, thank you, Copilot. So here we're using router.push, and this is the route with the name about. As you can see, basically, we just copy and paste the value of the to attribute of a router link into here. However, we need to define this router first. So before calling this router.push, we need to import use router from Vue Router and get a reference to this router by calling the use router function. All right, so now let's test. Let me click about. Good, this is the about page. It works. Well, there is a small bug here because if I click home, as you can see, the style is different from other tabs. If I click blog posts, the style here is different. But if I click about, where is the style? Since we're not using router link, the style is gone. So we have to manually add the style. Here's how. Here we're using vbind class. Recall that there is a built-in class for Vue Router, and it is called router link active. This class will be active if route.name is equal to about. So let me break them and make it easier for you to read. Class router link active, and this class will be in effect when this expression returns true. That is, when we are requesting the about page. So for example, if I click home, the route.name is home. It is not equal to about. But when we click about, this is true. Okay, as you can see, we already have the style. But the different thing is, router link has all of those built in. So it's much easier to do. To make this more robust, let's prevent the default behavior of a tag. So it's not refreshing the page every time we click the about. All right. So you can think of this router link is implemented by an a tag plus @click prevent equal to go to about. And here is how we implement go to about by using router.push plus vbind class router link active and this. All right. So this is the implementation behind the router link. Apparently, this is much easier to use, right? All right. Okay, you're probably thinking, good to know, but isn't this more complicated than just using router link? So why even bother? Yes, in this use case, using router link is recommended. But sometimes you need more control over your navigation. That's where programmatic navigation like router.push comes in. Let me show you another example. Let me close this. Imagine in the blog posts greeting page, I want to design a new button here, and our users can click this button to go to a random blog post. So for example, here, after this H2, let me create a button. And this button is show random blog post. So it's here. When the user clicks this button, I want this to show a random blog post from this list. So how to implement this? Can we use router link here? I don't think so, because this button doesn't really know which blog post to link to until it is clicked. It might be blog post 1 or 2 or 10. So we need to use JavaScript to first generate a random post ID and then use router.push to navigate to that post. Okay, let's do it. So first, let's define a @click event. And let's call this go to random blog post. And let's define this function in the script. Here is what is happening next. We need to grab all blog posts, pick a random one, and then use router.push to navigate to that post dynamically. And let's do them one by one. First, grab all blog posts. Const blog posts. And let's fetch all blog posts on component mount. So here on mounted, and let's call load blog posts. And of course, we need to define this function, load blog posts. Here we're going to have try catch blog posts dot value await. And here, first let's import ref and unmounted from view, and then import API from APIs, blog posts. Okay, await API dot find all. And here is console.error failed to fetch blog posts. Okay. All right. Now let's implement this function. Go to random blog post. So before we create a random number, let's check if the blog posts.value.length is equal to 0. If so, just alert no blog posts available and return. Then otherwise, const generate a random index, then get a random blog post based on this random index. And here we need to change this push input to a route name, blog post, params. It is ID random blog post.id. So this is the random blog post. And here we used router. That means, and here we need to import, use router from view router. And then right here is we get a router by calling use router function. Okay. So let me refresh. Okay, everything looks good. All right, next, let's test show random blog post. Okay, so the first time we hit it, we got blog post 10. Let's try again. Blog post 6. As you can see, this one is highlighted. Do it again. Blog post 1. Blog post 10 again. All right, we've talked about router.push, but there are other methods in router. For example, router.replace, router.go, and router.back. These are handy view router methods that give you even more control over navigation. Router.replace works just like router.push. But instead of adding a new history entry, it replaces the current one. This is super useful when you don't want users to go back, that is, using router.back. For example, after a user logs in and gets redirected to the dashboard, if you use router.push, the user can click the back button and see the login page again. But with router.replace, that won't happen. And then there is router.back, which does exactly what it sounds like. It sends the user back to the previous page, just like clicking the browser's back button. This is perfect for scenarios where you need an easy go back button inside your app. Just call router.back and a view will handle the rest. So, to sum it up, router.push is used for standard navigation, while router.replace prevents users from going back by replacing the current history entry. It is a one-way navigation, and router.back is used for letting users retrace their steps. In the end, let me push the branch to GitHub. Programmatic navigation. Okay, great. I hope that by mastering programmatic navigation, you will now have full control over navigation in your Vue application. In the next video, we'll explore View Router's navigation guards. So what are those? See you there.